guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Olivia. I'm a mom of three, wife to a math teacher, and I also have two Etsy shops now and a blog. And over here on YouTube, I do videos like lifestyle videos, cleaning videos, motherhood, just everything that involves what I do in my daily life. So, if you like what you see, please subscribe below and like this video if you like it. I'm really excited about today because I'm finally sharing my dining room makeover, dining room / entryway. I will show you some clips of the before to kind of give you an appreciation for what we really did. And then I'll go through all the details of what we painted, how we redecorated. This is kind of like a modern farmhousey look, and I love it. So I'm very, very pleased with it. There's still a few things that I might add or change in the future, but you know, that's decorating. Just always changing, always, you know, redoing stuff. At least I am. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go. I forgot to mention, this is very important, especially if you follow my blog, because you know we are very frugal. My husband's a math teacher. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I mean, we're just kind of forced into being frugal. But we did this makeover with spending pretty much like nothing. We purged a lot, and well, I shouldn't say we purged. We sold a lot of things that were currently in the room, which I'll go through some of the really big ticket items that we sold, and we just used that money to redecorate. So that is a tip, that if you're going to redecorate like a completely new room. When we moved into this house, I was 22, and so my style has changed like completely. So we've kind of taken each room and redecorated it, like redecorated the whole thing, and so that gets very expensive. So we basically just sell what we have in there on like the Facebook Marketplace, and we got a ton of money for it. So we maybe spent $50 on everything that you're gonna see in here, and we bought a lot of stuff. So I just wanted to mention that. So give you a tip on how to redecorate for cheap. So now let's go. Okay, you guys, so here's the before. It's really messy too, so that doesn't help, but this is the before with all of our old furniture, the old paint color, everything. So as you're kind of taking a look at the before pictures, I'm going to tell you how much we sold some of these items that you're looking at for, which helped us pay for our all the new stuff we did to it. That dresser right there, I sold for $45. It's super old, and it was actually given to me, but I sold it for $45 so someone could finish it. The umbrella rack over there we sold for $10. Let's see, anything else you see there? Nope. And then that bookcase right there sold for $15, and I didn't sell that mirror, but I did sell the one in the hallway for $10 as well. Let's see, what do we got? Those bar stools in the back that you just saw, those we sold for $15. And the China hutch, which was the thing I was most excited to get rid of, we sold for $170. And the crystal inside of it, we sold for $15, some of it. And then there is a large vase in the back corner with the sticks in it. We ended up selling that for $20. And then there were two things that are not shown here that we also sold. One was these two pictures, wall pictures, we sold those for $30 a pair. And then we also sold our rug doctor, which we just weren't ever using, and we sold that for $200. So those things are worth like $400. So we ended up selling that for $200, and our grand total was $530 is what we earned. So pretty awesome. And now it's time for the fun part. So I will show you what I did with that money and how I redecorated this entire space. Okay, so as you can see, right when you walk in, we have the dining room, and my office is over here on the left, which we won't show. But first, when you walk in, this mirror is to the left, and this S. I had the S already, which I think was from Hobby Lobby, I want to say, or Kirkland's, I can't remember. I had this little mirror. It was in the hallway when we just decided to put it right when you walk in. And then we don't have anything in the corner, which we previously had an umbrella rack that just basically, yeah, it just attracted stuff, coats, stuff we never used. So anyway, then on this side is our entryway. We'll start from the top. This Lead Me Lord sign is from Hobby Lobby, and it was on sale for, I want to say, about $19. It was in the sale aisle. And then I actually made this this little hook rack thing, I guess. I just took a piece of pine wood, I believe. I took a piece of pine wood. I just went to Lowe's and had them cut it to the size that I wanted, and then I just ordered those hooks, which I'll link below, on Amazon, and I just screwed them in to the wood, which goes into the wall, and then it's screwed into the wall with those screws. I think we did one right here. I think we did one in between each hook, if that makes sense. So if the lighting looks weird, it's because I have I'm using my little ring light, because it's super dark in this area of our house, which I absolutely cannot stand. It's one thing I cannot wait for a new house, and we are going to get light everywhere because it's so dark in this house. But anyway, so yeah, it turned out extremely well. I love it. I stained that wood with a dark stain, and I absolutely love it. So, and then I got that wreath at Hobby Lobby. I believe that was about $12 on sale. Whenever I shop at Hobby Lobby, I always wait till it's 50% off. So I love the wreath. It's perfect. I was actually going to do a magnolia wreath, obviously a knockoff from like Hobby Lobby or Kirkland's. And I was going to do that, but I found this and I was like, I'm going to try that. And I love it a lot more because it's smaller. So it's a smaller, and that's just my purse hanging. I usually hang my purse in the diaper bag up on the hooks. And then this bench I actually got on the Facebook Marketplace, and this is probably the most we spent on anything in the room, and this was $100. She built this. I requested the color, the stain, everything, and she built this for us, and it's perfect. But I will say, ironically, since this is the most expensive thing we bought, I don't know if I like the purpose it serves. I just don't know. We rarely sit on it, and it's not because it's filled with pillows and blankets, but just because it's really shallow. Like, it's not very deep. It's probably a foot deep. I don't know. I thought we'd sit on it more and like put shoes on and stuff, but we don't. I don't know. I mean, it's cute. I like it. It's exactly what I wanted the look right here to be, but I don't know. And then down here, we have 2 containers that I bought at the Container Store. This was really hard to find, so I was really happy to find these. And they're like a fabric kind of deal, but they're really sturdy. And we just pretty much do shoes in there, just stuff we want to throw in there. And then those are their helmets in here, so because they go out the front door when they ride the bikes. And I just found this throw at Target. It's kind of got a blush color to it. And then I found this, I think I found both of these. No, I found these at IKEA. So this one just has a little pink in it, which I love, and then the gray. So that is our entryway. Very simple. I love it. Love, love, love it. And then I got that little plant at IKEA, and the tin that it's sitting in is from Hobby Lobby. So then if you walk over here, that's our hallway. You walk over here, this is just a huge wall across from our dining room, and all I put was this amazing clock that I found at Hobby Lobby. I absolutely love it. I don't know if I'm going to add anything to this space, But I absolutely just love the simplicity. The boys run around this, like here's our hallway right here. So they run around this a lot. And there's not a ton of room to really put something, but I probably am going to add like a small sofa table right here underneath it. I don't know. That's kind of, I'm just kind of seeing how much I like this space and if I really miss anything, but I just love the simplicity of this. Clocks are probably one of my favorite ways to decorate, and I love this one. This is like it's a wood outer and then like a tin, you know, the numbers and everything is tin. So love it. The only problem I see is these little, the hands of the clock. I'm sure my kids will break. I'm sure they're gonna pull on them. I've already had to tell them like, don't touch the hands. So I'm sure that will break probably within the year, but you know, we'll see. Anyway, I think I got this clock for $25. I think it was originally $50, and I just bought it when it was 50% off. And then behind that clock, you have the dining room, which is my absolute favorite change, especially with what I still had to work with. But I absolutely love it. It's simple, it's my style, it's very clean. I love it. We did paint the walls, all the walls. We painted all the walls, and the entryway, the dining room, and the hallway. It is called Revere Pewter. It's my absolute favorite paint of all time, by Benjamin Moore. I don't know if you can see it. This lighting's a little bit different, but it's like a grayish. It has a little bit more gray in it than beige, but it's a very neutral gray. Like I said, it has a little bit of beige in it. It's just the perfect color. I absolutely love it. It's by, I think I mentioned, it's by Benjamin Moore, and we got the matte finish, and it was really expensive. But let me tell you this. So it's $50 a gallon. But we did not have to prime or do a second coat, and that's never the case for us. So it's a great finish. I love it. It's supposed to not, like, you know, scratch and all that with kids, but yeah, right. Kids are incredible in the way that they can destroy things that are not meant to be destroyed. So let's get on with this room. So this wall, like you saw before, we had this piece over here, and I just moved it over obviously to the other side. I really wanted new furniture, but I mean, that was a little excessive. This table is perfectly fine. I don't like the dark wood anymore, but it's fine. It's a pretty piece. It's a great piece. So is that. So just was gonna work with it. I was not gonna get a new piece. This is not a forever home, and so I didn't really want to invest anything new anyway, not knowing what our house will look like in the future. So what I did is I added these two mirrors from Hobby Lobby. These, again, I had some inspiration from Pinterest, which I'll link my Pinterest below, so you can see kind of the inspiration I have for this room. And so it was kind of really hard for me to find the two mirrors that I wanted on the sides of this, because everything was either too big, too expensive, or, you know, I really wanted like the window pane look. So, and I love the detail on it. It's really cool. It's got like a hinge on it. It's kind of like roughed up. It's the white that I wanted, so it's just perfect. I love it. It ties in well with the dark wood over here. So I got those at Hobby Lobby, and then again, pretty much everything is from Hobby Lobby. I got that sign, when you have more than you need, build a longer table, not a higher fence. I love that quote. That is also from Hobby Lobby. And correction on that sign versus the one in the entryway, Lead Me Lord, this one was the one on sale. Well, they both were on sale, but this one was in the sale aisle. So that was even marked cheaper than even the 50% off. And then I built this shelf because, gosh, these shelves are so expensive, and I couldn't find anything that was wide enough. So I think that's about 5 feet, and I couldn't find anything wide enough. And I thought, it's a piece of wood. Like, how hard could that be to make? So I just got, I actually used the other half of the wood that I cut for the entryway. So as you see, it's the same thing. And I just stained it, and I bought those on Amazon, which again, I can link. And yeah, I just stained it and put it on top of these two brackets. and I love it. I will say the staining was a lot harder than I thought it would be because it came out a little blotchy. So I don't think I would ever use the pine wood again. I would probably use like an oak, but just a little tip. So I absolutely love how the top of this turned out. I got that little lantern from IKEA. The candle was also from IKEA. I love it. It's perfect. That little plant right there, I already had that. I just tilted it on its side. So like as you can see, it's like laying sideways. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can really see that. Anyway, I just like laid it on its side. And then that Thankful's from Hobby Lobby, as well as that basket. I had a different plan for where that basket is, and I saw that at Hobby Lobby and I brought it home, tried it, fell in love with it. So I love the Thankful sign too. Actually, I think the Thankful and that basket were together, and that's what kind of gave me the idea. Then that little plant is from, where did I get that? Oh, I forgot. I forgot where I got that. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, that might, oh, you know what? My mom found that at a thrift store. That is from a thrift store. So I just threw that up there. And then that little piece was on our fireplace with the cotton, and I just moved it in here. But that is both from Hobby Lobby. Just a chicken wire base and the cotton. So it turned out perfect. I love it. Every time I walk in the door, I'm just so in love with it. It's so simple. And then for our table, obviously we've already had this table. You can see it has little marks. That's just what you get when you have kids, I guess. But I just added a runner, which I really love, again, from Hobby Lobby. It's glittery, which I was really afraid. My mom was like, no, Olivia. But when I put it on, I was like, I love it. I just really love it. But it does have a shimmer to it, which honestly I wouldn't really think goes with kind of that farmhousey look. But I don't know. I like it. It's my house. And then this tray we already had. Actually, I think I had it here in the dining room, and I just added that vase from Hobby Lobby and the lamb's ear. Lamb's ear is like probably my favorite way to decorate. So we just threw some of that in that vase, and that was it. Just very simple. We do eat here actually, so I just actually throw this runner back like that, and the kids eat on a tray when we're eating. So it kind of protects the table a little bit, and the runner, because I can't wash that, I have to like spot clean it. And then the curtains over here, I found these curtains at Target. I pretty much get all my curtains at Target. And then this rod, you guys, is so awesome. Look at that. Like, how cute is that? Oh, there's Brielle. So I better hurry with this. But I just thought that rod was so cute, from Target. The curtains and the rod are from Target. If I can find them, I'll try to link them below. But I love the curtains. That window is off center from the actual room. Like, that chandelier is off center too. Whoever built this, just, I don't know what they were thinking, but it is off center. So I kept it that way and kept the table in line with it because we added this over here. And then how I do my curtains is I always go as far wide as I can and then as high as I can with the curtains right about there. So I like the look. And the chandelier we do want to change. It actually had lamps on it and they were super hideous, but my mom was like, why don't you just take the lampshades off? It was like lampshades. They were so ugly. So we did, and I love it a lot better. It saved us a ton of money. I still want to get a chandelier for this room, but that's gonna do for now. So, and then over here, we've got, I really wanted to change that gather sign because it's messed up right there. I printed this out at Staples and they printed out wrong, but there's always something. I keep our little toolbox down there, and then the extra shelf is down there, which I kind of wish it was hidden a little bit more, but whatever, it's real life. So this gather sign I actually made. That's what I sell on one of my Etsy shops, is printables. So I just made this gather sign with like a chalkboard background. And again, I need to go get it reprinted, or I think I might just put another sign in there. I think I'm gonna make another sign. Anyway, and this frame is from Michael's, and I just took, whenever I do chalkboard, I just take the glass piece out. It was actually plastic, but I take the glass piece out and it looks more authentic, like it looks like a real chalkboard.
So, and then this, that's 24 by 36, by the way. And that frame was only 20 bucks at Michael's, which is unheard of for that size frame. And then it cost me $3 to print that printable. And then this lamp is from Hobby Lobby. Again, I waited till it was 50% off. It's the chicken wire look, so it kind of matches the vase over on the other side. I really, really like this. And then that 5, again, Hobby Lobby. It's like Hobby Lobby threw up in my dining room. I have no shame. I love that place. I just added that there. And then I got this off of Etsy, and I will link that below, the shop that I got it from. I think that is just really, really cute. And I thought it was a really good price. I think it was about 30 bucks for all of that. My plan was to put it right here in front of this sign, but it just was too small. She also has an option for 5, which I think that would have looked really good there, but I like where it is right now too. So that is the buffet table look. So anyway, I think that's it. I don't think I left anything out, but anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. I can answer below. Hopefully I answered any questions as I was filming this, but I love it. It is my little happy place now. When people walk in the door, it was very dated before, so I absolutely love it.